We saw Angel Reese play. We saw Hull play. We saw Enrique. We saw Aliyah Boston. We saw Chelsea Gray.
Aliyah Boston commanded the spotlight, leading her team to a dominant victory over Angel Reese in their long-awaited showdown. In a stunning twist, Boston defended Caitlin Clark, blending rival.
Just being physical with her. Coach in Scout, Coach just talked about how she's relentless on the boards, and we knew that, and so just putting a body on her, making sure that even if we don't get it, as long as she doesn't get it, it's okay. Just because she just crashed the board so well and is just so focused on that.
Aliyah Boston, representing Vinyl Basketball Club, went head-to-head with Angel Reese, the standout star for Rose, in their highly anticipated 3-on-3 debut clash. The atmosphere was electric, the stakes sky-high, and tensions hit a fever pitch when Boston made a bold move that sent shockwaves through the basketball world. A hand to Reese's face during a... This wasn't just about teams, it was about individual legacies. The narrative surrounding Aliyah Boston and Angel Reese had long been fueled by comparisons, and their 3v3 showdown delivered exactly what...
Aliyah be able to step out, play away from the basket, garden, do some guarding in space. And I made a tweet, she's going to get even more comfortable doing that. She's going to deepen her bag. We saw All-Star Weekend, bro. Bringing the ball up the court, setting the table so that Cece could get the ball and then get it back to her. And that incredible play does not happen if Aliyah's not comfortable bringing the ball down and operating in space.
Boston set the tone early, using her strength and physicality to dominate the boards and control the paint. But Reese, never one to back down, answered with her signature mid-range jumper and relentless drives to the basket. As the game wore on, it became clear, this wasn't just a competition, it was a statement.
Then came the moment
no one would forget. With Vinyl clinging to a slim lead and tensions at their peak, Boston found herself squared up against Reese in the paint. As Reese tried to create separation, Boston held her ground, her presence unshakable, imposing, and deliberate. What followed became instantly iconic. Boston placed her hand on Reese's face, a gesture that sent shockwaves through the arena and ignited a firestorm online. Within minutes, social media erupted, fans and analysts split in fierce debate over what they just witnessed. Was it a symbolic show of dominance and respect through competition, or an act of pure provocation? Some praised Boston's boldness, calling it a display of leadership, confidence, and control, while others argued it crossed the line of sportsmanship, turning an unforgettable game into a moment that would define their rivalry.
You look at Aliyah Boston, her numbers from last year drastically dropped. I think she's averaging 13 and 8, but she's still in the National Player of the Year conversations.
And Aliyah Boston seems like the perfect type of superstar for your college team. Like you were saying before, a player who has the capability to put up 30 and 10, but she can also have really impactful games, scoring 10 and 5, and she's cool with it as long as the W comes out of it. Like that.
The tension between Aliyah Boston and Angel Reese hit its breaking point during their electrifying 3-on-3 showdown. From the opening possession, Boston's aggressive defense stole the spotlight. She made her intentions clear, she was there to dominate. Shadowing Reese step for step, Boston turned every possession into a test of will, strength, and composure. It wasn't just defense, it was a masterclass in physicality and determination. Reese, known for her agility and scoring touch, struggled to find space against Boston's smothering presence. Every drive, pivot, and attempt to break free was met with unyielding resistance. The battle felt personal, with Boston delivering hard body checks and refusing to let Reese gain momentum. By the final whistle, Boston's performance was nothing short of commanding. She stepped up not only for her team but seemingly for Caitlin Clark, turning the game into something bigger. A clash of narratives.
Okay, first of all, watching all of these women with people that aren't on their regular WNBA season teams, just have a little bit of grit, a little bit of just, pushing, shoving, a gamesmanship, but also completely 100% vibing with their teams is the most magical thing. I am obsessed with that aspect of it alone. And I don't know who else caught it, but that little Jewel Lloyd, Skylar Diggins-Smith moment where you could tell that there was definitely some feeling behind that.
Boston's unspoken connection to Clark was felt on every possession. The mutual respect between the two stars is well known, and Boston's effort on the court seemed like a tribute to Clark's relentless competitive spirit. Clark, whose scoring prowess and ability to hit shots from anywhere on the floor is legendary, would undoubtedly have been proud of Boston's fearless pursuit of excellence, a performance that left no doubt who controlled the game. As the matchup progressed, Boston's leadership shone even brighter. Reese, to her credit, fought valiantly, flashing the skill and athleticism that have made her a standout player. Yet, against Boston's relentless defense and dominating physicality, her efforts were repeatedly stifled. Reese finished with respectable numbers, but they were overshadowed by Boston's all-around dominance, cementing the game as a defining statement.
And also run off a few three-point shots as well. It'd be great to see how Rose decides to use it.
Reese can stretch the floor. She's dialed in.
The 79-73 final score reflected Vinyl Basketball Club's collective effort, but there was no denying that Aliyah Boston was the heartbeat of the victory. Her performance was a masterclass in control, composure, and competitive fire, a display that silenced doubters and reminded everyone why she ranks among the game's premier talents. Yet this wasn't just a win for Vinyl, it was a moment that reshaped narratives. Boston sent a message to Reese and her team: greatness demands more than hype. It requires consistency, dominance, and the courage to rise when it matters most. A standard that Boston, much like Caitlin Clark, embodies every time she steps on the court. The sight of Lexi Hull and Angel Reese sharing the floor added another layer of intrigue. Hull, known for her sharp shooting and scrappy, calculated style, provided a calm, methodical counterpoint to Reese's fiery energy and aggressive drives. The drama intensified with Hull facing off against her Indiana Fever teammate Boston. Though they've battled countless times in practice, seeing them clash in a high-stakes 3-on-3 matchup offered fans a rare glimpse into their competitive dynamic. Boston, as expected, brought the kind of physical dominance Fever fans